The findings of the General Household Survey 2024 show that in 2024, the average household size stood at 3.2 members. Single-member households accounted for 26.9%, while 77.7% had 4 members or fewer. Only 12.7% of households had more than 5 members. Families and households are important to the developmental, emotional, and cognitive growth of children, and parents and caregivers can play a central role in their development. The survey found that 18.8% of children lived with neither of their biological parents. Less than a third, 31.4% of children, lived with both parents, while 45% of children lived with only their mothers. More than 1/10, 11.8%, were orphaned, having lost one or both parents. The percentage of persons that received a social grant increased from 12.8% in 2003 to 30.9% in 2019, and then rose to 40.1% due to the introduction of the SRD COVID-19 grants. More than half, 50.4% of households received at least one social grant in 2024. 69.2% of children received a grant, and grants were most common for children who lived with neither their parents, 81%, or who lived with their mothers, 79.3%. 47.7% of children who lived with both parents received a grant. Nationally, 98.1% of children aged 6 to 18 years were still at school. School participation was near universal until age 15, when only 2.8% of children were not in education. But this increased to 28.5% by age 18. 63.9% of learners walked to school, while 15.2% were transported to school by vehicles hired by parents, and 9.1% were transported using private vehicles. Only 1.3% used public buses. Walking to school was most common in the Free State, 76.7%, Limpopo, 73.3%, and Mpumalanga, 71.7%, and least common in Gauteng, 50%. Access to improved sanitation, flush toilets, and pit toilets with ventilation pipes increased from 61.7% in 2002 to 83.1% in 2024. The largest increases were observed in Eastern Cape, 56.6 percentage points, and Limpopo, 35.3 percentage points. 16.3% used pit toilets with ventilation pipes, up from 3.4% in 2002. Pit latrines without ventilation pipes decreased by 11.5 percentage points to 14.1% in 2024. The General Household Survey also tracks progress of development across a wide variety of fields in South Africa, such as health, housing, education, income, refuse removal, and disability, as well as identifying service delivery gaps. For more information, download the report at www.statssa.gov.za.